Hello everyone and welcome. In this tutorial, we will create and configure an events grid layout using the Eventful plugin. Grid layouts display events in organized rows and columns, making it easy for visitors to quickly browse multiple events at once. It also supports all filtering options, allowing visitors to easily search and filter events directly from the front end of the website. Let's begin. First, go to Eventful in your WordPress dashboard. Click Add New Layout. At the top, enter a title for your layout. For this example, we will name it Grid. Below the title, you will see different layout presets. Select Grid. This layout displays events in a structured grid format that is easy for visitors to browse. Each event appears inside a card-style design, showing the event image, title, and details. Now we will configure the event layout settings. First, open the Filter Events tab. This section controls which events will appear inside the grid. The first option is Filter Events. Here, you can choose how events are selected. You can display the latest events or choose specific events if needed. Next is the Type of Event option. You can display upcoming events, past events, or both upcoming and past events. For most websites, displaying upcoming events is the best choice. Next is Order By. This setting controls how events are sorted. In most cases, sorting by event start date is the best option because it shows events in chronological order. You can also set the order direction, such as ascending or descending. Ascending order will show the nearest upcoming events first. Then, choose how many events you want to display using the limit option. Next, you can enable filtering options. These options allow visitors to filter events directly from the front end of the website. You can enable keyword search so visitors can search for events using keywords. You can also enable advanced filtering to filter events by categories or tags. The search bar can be displayed above the layout so visitors can easily find events. Now, let's move to Display Options. This section controls the appearance of the event grid. Here, you can configure the number of columns for different screen sizes. For example, you can display 3 columns on desktop screens, 2 columns on tablets, and 1 column on mobile devices. This helps keep the layout responsive across different devices. You can also adjust the spacing between event cards. Setting a margin between columns creates better visual separation between items. You can also adjust border settings, border radius, and box shadow. These settings allow you to match the layout style with your website design. Next, open the Template Styles tab. Here, you can choose how the event content is structured inside each card. You can select the template type and choose whether to use a custom layout or a pre-made template. The event content position determines how the image and text are arranged. The default layout places the event image at the top with event details below. Below that, you will see sortable event elements. These include the event thumbnail, event title, event meta fields, event content, and social sharing buttons. You can arrange these elements to control how the event card appears. Next, open the Load More Pagination section. This section controls how additional events are loaded. Pagination helps prevent too many events from loading at once. You can enable pagination and choose the Load More button option. With this option, visitors can click the Load More button to display additional events without refreshing the page. You can customize the Load More button label. For example, you can set the label to Load More Events. You can also set an ending message that appears when there are no more events available. Next is Items per Page. This setting controls how many events appear each time the grid loads. For example, if you set Items per Page to 12, the grid will initially display 12 events. When the visitor clicks the Load More button, additional events will load. This helps keep the page clean and improves loading performance. Next, open the Detail Page Settings tab. This section controls what happens when someone clicks an event item. You can link the event card to the event's single page. You can also choose whether the link opens in the current tab or a new tab. Finally, open the Typography tab. Here, you can customize the text styles used in the layout. You can adjust typography settings for event titles, event meta fields, event content, and read more buttons. You can control font size, line height, spacing, alignment, and colors. Once everything looks good, click Publish. After publishing, Eventful will generate a shortcode for this layout. Copy the shortcode. Next, go to Pages and create or edit any page where you want to display the event grid. Paste the shortcode into the page editor, then publish the page. Now visit the page on the front end. You will see your Eventful grid layout displaying the events. And that's it. You have successfully created an event grid layout using Eventful. Thank you for watching and enjoy building beautiful event layouts with Eventful.